that was like a whistle, but yeah.
I have to laugh. You guys didn't see, but Mango was bouncing over here to the drums. He's loose running around. I look kind of out of sorts today. I'm a little out of sorts today. I've been dealing with a migraine for the past week. Can't seem to shake it entirely, so bear with me, no pun intended, but I'm going to be a little bit probably slow and a little out of it today. Mango's kind of helping. I just put the toddler in, and he was out all morning, so now it's Mango's turn. So, hi, how are you, Margaret? I see you here, and let me go down a little bit. I see, yeah, I'll get you a card here in a second. Hi. I won't even try that because it looks like, I swear, Ms. Ivan is, I'm not even, because my head is pounded, but I will read for you as well. And is it Mary, I'm sorry, Mary Jana? Is that how you say it? It has been a really crazy past week. Y'all have a lot of stuff coming in next week, which is going to put things off the charts energy-wise, including an eclipse on Monday, but there's also some other stuff going on. So make sure you tune in tomorrow, and Holly and I will be discussing all that crazy stuff. And let's start with doing some reads, I guess. Hi, Cindy. How are you? I hope you're well today. Yeah, it's been an eventful week. Let me put it that way. I've had a lot of projects that I'm working on, which is great, and can't tell anybody about them yet, but they'll be able to be seen pretty quick. Hopefully by some of it by this weekend. Oh, and what did I do? That is not a good thing. See, hang on, guys. I shuffled them backwards against backwards. Hang on 1 second. Okay, let me try this again. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm a little out of sorts today. Cards, the order for the new deck. This deck is going out later, probably by Thursday or Friday. So if you guys are interested, get in on the pre-order for them, because I'm only going to be ordering as many as I have orders for this time around. Okay. All right, Cindy, let's see what I can do for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. All right, so this is, and I kind of think this is probably what's going to happen with the cards today. This is your card today, and it's the moose, okay? Now, the moose brings in, and if you know anything about them, they're very solitary. They don't go in herds. They're out by themselves, and the cows have their calves, and the males stay off on their own completely. And this is a time for you right now to kind of, what I'm being shown is kind of pull into yourself, go within is what they're saying. So kind of go in and selectively, and also we're in retrograde, so that's another reason nobody wants to start anything really new. We just went into it. But it's time for you to kind of sit and kind of go within and reflect and kind of think how you want your year to go, right? This upcoming months to go. And kind of really be selective and look at the pros and cons of everything. And like outside chatter, you don't need the outside chatter. It's more about where you're at and what you need to do and what you want to do, and trying to bring that around in some kind of balance for yourself. There's going to be a lot of challenges for all of us this year. And I think this is all about you taking care of you and being strong from inside, right? And you've grown so much over the years, both spiritually and worldly, right? Because you travel and you do things and you're learning more and more. And that's what this is more about. But it's kind of like wanting you to just look within and see what it is that you need to accomplish, what you want to accomplish, and how to kind of blend those two together. It's almost going to take you to unplug for a few days, like unplug from everything and just kind of be in that moment of your own space, and not let the outside world kind of influence where you're at. Okay, or where you want to go or what you want to accomplish. Okay, so that's your card today, Miss Cindy, and I hope that makes sense. A lot of us, and thank you for being here as always, all of us, excuse me, are going to experience a lot, because something I've talked about, and I'm sure others, I haven't really been connecting a whole lot with social media other than to look at things that make me happy right now, because I'm trying to pull back. The world is very ugly around us, and there's a great spiritual war going on, whether people believe it or not. A lot of people are feeling anxiety, or they're just feeling kind of off, and that's kind of what's going on. It's because there's this great war of spirituality, dark, light, good, bad, peace, war, that kind of a feeling, right? And it spills over to all of us. And we have to take care of ourselves and remember that that's happening. And so many people are like, I have so much anxiety, or I have this going on, or I'm so tired, I can't get up out of bed, I don't know what's wrong with me. And it's not necessarily depression, it's just not being able to feel positive all the time, right? And we all have our ups and downs, and I'm not saying that doesn't happen, but we all need to recognize that place of where all this anxiety and stress and stuff is coming from. So sometimes it's really good just to kind of unplug, even if it's a day or a half a day, and just kind of let yourself do what you need to do to get you back in a good headspace. A lot of days while I'm working on my art or my spirit walk or whatever it is that I'm doing, I have music on. I just put music on. And yes, I check my email. Yes, I check, my messages. Yes, I have my phone. But the only calls that I usually take, unless I know it's somebody that wants something important, is my daughter or one of my kids. Otherwise, I'm not really engaging with that outside world, right? Because it's hard enough when we do what we do holistically, or we pull in an empaths. There's a lot of empaths out there, and you pull in that energy, it's rough. So that's what's kind of going on, and everybody needs to kind of just listen to that a little bit, okay? And when you do, you'll understand, a little bit more, because it'll help you heal, or at least kind of balance a little bit, okay? Yeah, I'll give you a card, Margaret. Let me give you a card. Hi, Mango. You gonna come down here and say hi to everybody, or no? You're just gonna... Oh, you went and took a bath. Where did you take a bath? Oh, whose water did you get into? Oh, he's all wet. He took a bath. He looks like a skinny little bird. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's see what I get for you today, Margaret. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And so many people have been asking me too how he's doing. It's definitely a different energy in here without Pip. And Pip was his buddy. You know, and it's hard for him. It's hard for me. I get up, I call her still thinking she's going to respond, but we're getting through it. So, okay, today your card is the Red Fox, Margaret. Okay, so the Red Fox, okay, they just said curiosity. So whatever's going on with you right now, it's curiosity, right? The fox is real patient, but they're also curious. And they kind of sit and watch stuff, and they'll stick their nose in stuff just because they want to know, right? They're curious about something. And so there's going to be, okay, there's going to be some things that are going to kind of come from left field or right field or however you want to put it. It's an old saying, left field from, you know, hey, that came out from left field and we didn't know it. And it's going to be opportunities, but it's going to take a little bit of time for you to kind of investigate it and really settle on what part of the stuff that's coming into you or which one of them that's coming into you to make a decision about, okay, yeah, this is good for me, I want to do this, or okay, this is not great for me, and maybe I just want to maybe try that later, okay? So they're saying curiosity, and that means you need to look at these new things that are coming in, and don't just jump into them. Be curious about them. Check them out. Know what you're getting yourself involved with. Know what you're kind of setting yourself up for, right? And it's not that it's bad, but some of the stuff might not, like, if you just go in blindly, you won't know what's involved with it, and then you might not really care to do it once you get there. So just take your time with things, slow down, and look into it a little deeper than you would normally look into it. And I want to say, and they're saying curiosity, but it's also like things that you might not expect and you never really thought of. So there are going to be opportunities that are going to like, oh, I never thought about that. Maybe I could do that. And you're going to be curious enough to look into it. And that's kind of what they're saying right now. Don't make any big decisions yet, especially because we're in retrograde, but kind of really take that time to be in, like I just told Cindy, be introspective about exactly what you want, how you want to do it. But make sure you know what you're getting into before you get into it. Okay, so your card today is the Red Fox, and thank you, Margaret. I appreciate it. The kids appreciate the sticker as well. They will definitely appreciate it. So hang on, go down a little bit farther. Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, I can get you a card. Hi, Chloe. How are you? Hi, Joyce. How are you? Hi, Monica. How are you? All right. Oh, you know what, Cheryl? I'm going to read from you for the other deck, because I got both decks today. What are you doing, Mango? What are you doing, Mango? I love these decks. For anybody that haven't had this deck, anybody that hasn't seen them, they come in a tin, and I love it. I just love these cards. I'm so proud of these cards. Okay, so here we go. Let me first shuffle them. These are a little bit different, Cheryl, and I don't know if you were here when I opened them or not. These are very different. These are my paintings, and they're all divine energies that I channeled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so your card today is the Earth Keepers. Okay. Now, the Earth Keepers bring in, and it's interesting because we are, okay, so humankind is responsible for the Earth we live in. The Earth gives us everything we need. It provides everything we need to survive as a human, right? And what this also talks about is balance. And the balance that is needed, that we often forget to be able to obtain through simply using what's available to us. And the Earth Keepers is all about, today for you, the grounding, right? Go outside, put your feet on the ground, and just live and be present in that moment. Whether you're sitting in a chair or steps of the house or in a park, doesn't matter. Just sit there and breathe and be in that moment. This divine energy, when I painted it, came through, and you can see the panther down at the bottom, and that relates to the fact that we're all related, but we all rely on each other, and our critters that we have and that live in our world also add to our journey. They teach us, they keep us grounded, they keep us balanced, they give when we need to take, and they give very willingly. Okay, it's kind of unconditional. And it doesn't matter if it's small like Mango or it's big like a panther, it doesn't matter. And we take care of each other. And this is what you need to do right now, is to allow yourself to be wrapped in what the earth can provide you. And that's just being in that moment and letting everything else just part. Just let it go. And again, and I want to say this to you as well, it's like, because you have these empathic feelings, you can feel energy, you can feel shifts in energy, and because of that, it makes you and people like us vulnerable to the energy that's out in the world. And it's really ugly right now. I mean, there's so much hate, there's so much war, there's so much violence, there's all this stuff, right? So it's important that we take that step back and utilize what Creator God gave us to help us in this human life that we walk. So it's very important, and it's important that you take care of yourself, and that's why she comes through. And again, she's with the creature, she's with this beautiful panther. So for me right now, it's like my birds, okay, and Mulan as well. And I take care of cats outside. And this is what you need to worry about. Nothing else right now. This needs to be focused on you so that you can just find that peace within yourself and push everything else aside. That's what's important right now. So that's your card, Cheryl. It's the Earth Keepers, and I hope that that resonates for you today. Okay. Oh, wow. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Chloe. Congratulations, 22. I would not go back to 20s at all. That was a lot. You've got a lot of living to do yet, girl. 20s are fun. They're usually crazy. They're usually the things that we do to get that crazy out of our systems so we can start adulting in our 30s. Although I'm in my 60s and I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. Okay, let's see what I can get for you today. I hope everybody that celebrates Easter had a nice Easter weekend. We had decent weather up here, but the kids were elsewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so The card I pulled for you today is the medicine bag. Okay, and actually, I will show you. This is my medicine bag, right? I've had this for years. Had it when I worked at Children's Hospital. And what they are is it's a little piece of our souls that are in these bags. And when this card shows up, it means it's time to take care of you. And sometimes we have to look at our lives and switch things out. Okay. So what is in the medicine bag is everything, and it's kind of like your sacred circle, right? So everything that's really super important to you, everybody that's important to you, events, people, whatever, is all in this sacred space. Or like with me, I carry some of that in my medicine bag. It's nobody's business what you put in that sacred circle or that space, but you. But right now is important for you because you need to start putting things into it. Okay. Now, by that, I mean things that are important to you. It could be something somebody gave to you, right? It could be advice. It could be a person that really is important to you, things that you hold dear. And it's time to switch them out from your teens and childhood to starting adulting, right? And by doing this, and that you don't share it with anybody else, doesn't matter what you put in it. You can put crystals in it. You can put, like I have my medicine bag, there's all kinds of stuff in it. But I change it periodically because as we grow, we change, right? So this is what they're talking about with you right now. It's time to kind of go, again, everybody, go within. And it's not that you're getting rid of things, but it's like you're taking them out and putting them on the outside. Because things that we learn, like last year I learned stuff, and this year I'm learning stuff, but sometimes we have to move it and place it in other places or put it in other areas of our life. Not that we're dismissing it, but that we're allowing space for the new things to come in for us. Okay, and this is really important for you today. Because there's a lot of, and they're basically saying it's like a lot of magic, a lot of joy. It's a lot of positives that'll be coming to you. But you really have to clear the baggage out of the stuff from when you were younger. Doesn't mean you're letting it go. Doesn't mean that you're going to ever forget it. It just means you put it on the back burner because it's not serving you anything. You've used all that before today to make you into the person that you are now. And that's really important because you've grown. And so you want to continue on that route of positives because you're a positive person. You're really a fun person. You're a joy. And that's what I always see with you. So you want to make sure you make room for the new stuff that's going to be coming in. And happy birthday. That's awesome. So that's your card today. And it's the medicine bag. And again, it's some people call them medicine bundles. I actually have one of those as well. And that's when I use for, I have a medicine bundle and it's got herbs and things in it that I use for ceremony or blessings or whatever. So this is that time right now and it's your time. So that's awesome. And happy birthday, happy birthday. Okay, what's going on here? Yes, Miss Joyce, I can. I'm having an okay day. It's always a journey over here. But yeah, I'm okay. I just, like I said, I just gotta work on getting rid of it. I think a lot of it has to do with the weather as well. We're just kind of really weird weather in Michigan. Not that anywhere is. We're supposed to get snow again later on, and it's only 34 degrees out here. And I had this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sky this morning. It was absolutely stunning. And now it's all gray and icky and cold. Okay, Joyce, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, well. Yeah, she came and smacked me today, too. All right, so we have the wolf for you today, okay? New things coming in for you. And again, this is really tough because of retrograde, right? Mercury retrograde. And we don't want to like jump the gun with stuff. Sorry, I got coffee. I don't drink coffee normally, but I need some pep in my step today. And the wolf comes always as teacher and protector, and they have lessons for us to learn. But with you, this is about you sharing the things you know, the things you've learned, becoming who you are now with other people. This is like a wider scope than you're used to. And this is what's going to be coming in, and they want you to prepare for that. And it's not going to be anything bad, it's just going to be things you're not used to. But I will tell you all this again, never, never, ever say you're bored, because I can guarantee you the universe will provide for your boredom. Okay, I did it. I tell people not to do it, and what do? We say it. I did, and now I'm like got so much projects on my board that I have been busy. Okay, so this is what's coming in for you, but it's going to be new ways of sharing you, and new things and new people that you're going to be working with and sharing with. And by doing all that, it's going to also bring you joy, but it's also going to set you up as a energy or a person that will imprint on others in positives. And that's really important right now. So again, because we are in retrograde, and I do believe it's going to be for a couple weeks, not really long this time, but long enough. So take that time again for the introspect. But you're going to be doing new things to encourage other things to grow and other people to become what they're supposed to be. And it's like, I didn't know I was going to do that. I don't know that I signed up for that, but you did. And that's your card. And the wolf will be walking with you. It's like wolf wisdom, right? That's what it is. All right, Joyce, I love you. And thanks for popping in. I hope that resonates for you. Yes, Miss Monica. And I will get you too. Oh, I wish I knew I wasn't like butchering the name. Mary Jana. I'm not gonna go there, because I'm like I said, my mouth and my brain is not working well today. Okay, so hang on. Let's see what I can get for you, Monica. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, well, this is a very powerful card that's coming out for you. And this is a painting I did, and it's called Trinity. And this was channeled, I want to say, back in 2009. And this is Magdalene, this is Mother Mary and Christ. And the energy is talking about you to your core of who you are. It's about the negatives that are kind of surrounding you because of the type of work they're saying you do, or how you're perceived, or what your path has been as you're walking right now. And again, I get this feeling that you're feeling the oppression, the angst, I guess would be a way to put it, the anxiety of the world around you. So it's kind of gotten to be almost like a daily struggle to push through that, to be able to be that pure light being that you are. But they want you to remember that you are supported by... Okay, so I got to tell you guys, it gets kind of woo-woo when I go with these cards, or I go into that divine energy. So please bear with me. but it's like almost like you have all that energy that's around that you need to tap in just to keep you centered, is what they're saying. And they want you to know that that divine energy is there for you to call upon. But again, and I can't state this enough, and I know it sounds like I've gone down a rabbit hole, but I really haven't. It's about the spiritual war that's going on between humankind and between the universe or the heavens, or however you want to put it. And because you're sensitive to that, there's days that it's going to really try to push you down and push you down. You got to remember to push back up. And when you need that assistance, you need to call, and they will be there to support you. Okay, so that is your card today, Monica. This is one of my favorites, and it's Trinity. Okay, I hope that resonated for you. And yeah, thanks for being here. Okay, let's see what I can get for you, my dear. And I will shuffle these. Alrighty, one more. Mango, did you take off again? Oh, yep, he's over there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. For those that have not been here perhaps before, I always choose the 7th card of a deck because 7 is a sacred number. It's also the 7 grandfather teachings, and there's another reason, and my head won't let me come up with it right now. Okay, so the Ram is your card today, and this is about getting through. This is about getting through some issues that you have going on in your life right now. And Rams are very persistent. They're very stubborn, but they can find and manipulate themselves over the cliff sides to get to where they need to be pretty easily. And it's actually kind of amazing. And then when the males fight, and you see their big horns, right? They have a special mechanism in their bodies, and it's in their neck, so that when they hit each other, their necks actually go back into their spine and spring back. And it's unlike a lot of other animals and creatures in the world, and obviously we can't do that, right? Our necks don't do that. But it's the ability to be able to get through even the tough times. And this is what's being shown for you. You have everything you need at your disposal. Yeah, it's a drag, but sometimes that's what life throws at us, and we just need to kind of push through it. So they're saying you have everything at your disposal to get through whatever this is, no matter how it comes at you. Just remember that, because you wouldn't be where you are now if you didn't have that trait within you. And it's kind of like a trait that, you know, you can fight for what you want. You're survivalist. You understand what life is. You understand what hard knocks are, and you understand what the blessings are. So you have everything you need to get through it. If you are feeling drained, they're saying call upon your ancestors, which are people that have walked with you this lifetime, that have passed to the spirit lands, or your bloodline. Call upon them. I talk to them all the time. They talk to me all the time. So, you know, they'll help us, but you have to be very specific. But be very determined is what I'm hearing with whatever's going on right now, or whatever's going to be coming in for you. Just be very determined, and don't let anybody sway you to drop it. You need to do what your heart is telling you to do. Okay, so I hope that resonates for you, and that's the card I have for you today, and it's the Ram. Okay, Monica, I gave you a card. I'm going back down. Okay. Hi, Natalie. Yeah, sure. And how are you today? Sales Schnei ready. Well, you guys have got some great names, I swear. And today is, yeah, I'll get you a card too. Okay, so give me a minute. Let me get Natalie a card first. Okay, well, Natalie, for some reason, they want me to use the other deck for you too today. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. I'm going to shuffle them up a little bit more. These are hard. These are because they're thinner, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, well, this is always good. Archangel Raphael, the healer's mark. Okay, that is your card today. Now, Raphael comes in, and the healer's mark is all about what you do for others. Hang on. And it's also about the healing that you receive from doing the work. Okay, so that's what the healer's mark is about. You do work with others. You help and assist others. And sometimes it has to be, well, not sometimes, it should be a give and take type thing. But one of the things that's a very hard lesson, especially for healers, is they have to be able to open themselves to receive. And you can see it's getting very blurred. So I think I'm right on that money. And what it is you're doing things for others, but you're not allowing it to be reciprocated, right? And so they're pushing you more, but they're telling you to open more. Once you learn to open to receive more of that healing energy, you'll be able to balance, but you'll also feel more energy within yourself. So in order to help others, we have to be able to take care of ourselves. And that's really super important. Okay. So that's kind of what's going on with you today. And that's what they're saying. So that's your card today, Miss Natalie, and it's Raphael, the healer's mark. Yeah, and if anybody wants to know, let's see, where is it? Oh, here it is. The toddler decided to, for the first time in a year and a half, grab my finger the other day and chomp. Thank you, Monica. I appreciate the vibes. Okay, so, all right, let me see. Hi, Maureen. How are you? Oh, let me see what I can get for you today. Oh. It is ready. All righty, here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so your card today is the Dream Catcher. Okay, so Indians, Native Americans, the original people in North America, including Canada and wherever, the Aboriginals. Okay, we create dream catchers. And I kind of chuckle a little bit when I see some of them that are for sale that were made in China. And people like them. They go to carnivals and they see them hanging and they want to buy them. But there truly is a story behind their purpose. And the purpose is that a grandmother had her grandson with her. And this is just kind of a quick background story on him. And there was a spider and there was a lot of webbing and stuff. And the little boy went up to swat the spider down with the broom. And the grandmother said, no, 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 don't do that. She's got sacred space and she's got purpose. So the spider was very grateful for that. So she taught them how to weave the web. Grateful for that. Oh, what are you doing? Hi.
Hey, lady. What are you doing?
I'm trying to do reads. What are you doing?
I thought I'd just pop in and watch. I didn't realize it would put me in there with you.
Oh, that's all right. Here, you can do the read. Go ahead. Give Miss Reddy a card. It's a dream catcher.
I can't even see what it is.
It's a dream catcher.
Oh, the dream catcher. Go ahead and finish that story.
Well, what it was, like I said, she taught them that spider was good. So the spider in return gave us that blessing and taught us how to weave them. And what it does is it catches all the negatives and allows the positives to come into your life. So part of it is with you is that you need to believe in yourself and understand that the paths you take and the choices that you make are up to you. Even if people tell you you need to do this or you need to do that or you need to do, it doesn't matter. You're still responsible for your own choices. So that's what it is for you today, and I hope that resonates for you. There you go.
Who was that one for?
Ms. Reddy, Reddy.
I'm looking. I have to go back because I don't see them.
Well, you can't see the screen?
I just see, because I'm on my phone, it's like I have to scroll all the way
Her
up.
first name, and I've got a couple people here today, and they're new, which is great. I love it. But I don't know how to say their first names, and I'm kind of don't want to butcher them. Her first name is Sales, like sales, with an NIE on it. Okay, and her last name is Reddy.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, just stick with the last name. That's a good one. That's what I would do.
Okay.
Who's next?
Maureen Morales.
Where do you see these?
Are you in here? In the
Yeah.
studio?
I thought it was just going to let me watch and not put me next to you.
Oh, well, there you are. They're on the right. Same place they always are.
No, not on my phone. They're not.
Oh, well, that's not my problem.
I have to scroll backwards.
All right, guys.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Shuffle.
I'm shuffling.
I'll be quiet. I've tried to be quiet.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. Well, that's okay, because tomorrow we're going to be talking about Monday, what's coming up Monday. With
the eclipse.
No, but there's more. There's more going on. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Okay, Maureen, hang on. Let me see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, she got the badger. The badger.
Oh, there's some serious business going on with this one.
Go ahead.
Well, the badger, what is that phrase people say? Honey badger, no. They're ferocious and they go after what they want and they go in for the kill. So it's either a message telling you that you need to go after what you want, or to look at that side of yourself and see, are you being too aggressive right now? Are you not being aggressive enough? What's going on?
It's also about standing your ground. When other people come onto your path and they want to push and roll you over, kind of like just roll over.
We ain't doing that now. No, we're not. Guess what they have to do? There's the door. Bye, Felicia. You got to go. You're not pushing me around.
So, Maureen, take that to the bank. So it's either the energy you need for whatever's coming up and something that you're trying to overcome or get through. And I just feel it's something you're coming up against that you're going to have to make the choice of how you want to approach it. But you've got everything you need to make it happen. So there you go. It's the badger. Hope it resonates with you, Maureen. Well, that's good. Nature walks, Maureen. That's awesome. Okay, let me go down. Oh, Joyce is there. I already said hi, Lisa. How are you? Oh, look at Lisa Williams. Send her a friend request. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all. I don't know these people, and honestly, I wouldn't send them anything because I don't trust it. Because there's so many. What do you call them? Hackers. So I don't appreciate that, but that's okay. And they get on and they love it, and it's fun to watch them. What are they, trolls? Is that what they call them, Holly?
Yeah, trolls.
Yeah. So you gotta
horrible
love it.
Trolls.
You gotta love it. And more of them are coming up, which really cracks me up. Hi, Presh. How are you? Oh, Presh. You know what, Presh? I'm gonna let Holly read for you today.
I don't even know who I'm reading for.
Presh. Presh.
See, I don't even see these names on the side where I'm looking. Go ahead, though. Go ahead. We'll do it blind. It doesn't matter. Pull a card.
Oh, you want me to do a card? Okay.
Well, because I can't see the names and I can't pull, like I can't attach to that energy.
All right. Hang on.
I don't know why I can't see them.
4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. All right. You ready for this one, Presh? You got Santori.
Hey, that's not my card. No. That's all you energy right there. I'm not messing with the angels.
That's Archangel Santori, okay? So Presh, Santori brings about the universal laws. He brings in the stuff that you need to get to, the part you need to get to. He brings in about healing, right? And the healing work that you need to do. But he's also okay, so let me put it this way. Oh, she just left. Okay, so let me put it this way, okay? When I was channeling him and I literally painted him, the energy that came through, when I finished him, he kept yelling at me. My name is Santori. My name is Santori. And I'm like, okay, I've never heard of an Archangel Santori. So then I reached out to my brother in kind in the Wolf and the Bear Network, and his name is Joseph Amoroso. He says, oh, yeah, that's an Archangel. And he told me the colors that are associated with him are silver and purple, which are his wings. Now, Santori would not go anywhere. Like, I had multiple people get hold of me, say they wanted to purchase him, and it was like, nope, can't do it. Nope, can't do it. And I've had him since January. So the energy that's coming through for him, for you, is also all about healing work, okay? The healing work that you need to do on yourself, but you need to be a boss about it. You need to call on the divine energies to assist you. You need to stop doubting yourself, okay? And I kept asking myself when I painted him, if I painted him or channel painted him, or however you want to put it, why has he come in now? And why am I being told that certain people, no, I can't sell him. He has to stay here. Until the person that was supposed to have him, or is supposed to have him, came in and literally said, wow, just wow, okay? And I told them, get to Michigan, and he's yours. The painting is yours. And it felt right, okay? So this is also about you trusting yourself, trusting your gut. Feel what's right and what's wrong. And if it doesn't feel right, don't overanalyze it. They're giving you everything you need to move forward, but you're stalling yourself. You're keeping your own energy in check because you're second guessing everything. And you need to not do that. And I'll tell you, Santori is a boss, and having him on your side is awesome. Okay, so that's your card today, Presh, and utilize that energy. Believe in yourself, and that's a lot of what he's saying. Ask the universe to help you. Quit listening to what everybody else is saying. Quit listening to doubts of the past. Okay, move forward in positives. All right, that is your card today, Miss Presh. That was nice. Holly just popped in, didn't say goodbye, and just left. Wow, okay. Hi, Deb. How are you? I can. Hi, Maria. How are you? Hi, Christy Baker. Yeah, you know what? April 8th, and I'm sure, Christy, you understand when I say that, and we're going to, like I said, Holly and I will talk about it tomorrow. The energy is going to be really intense, but there's some other things that are going to be happening that people need to kind of prepare for. And I think that's why a lot of people who are sensitives are feeling drained, kind of, just kind of like things aren't right. They have anxiety. It's just not a good time. April 8th, I'm preparing for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. How are those baby guinea pigs you've got? They're so cute. All right, so your card today is the Loon. Okay, so the Loon brings in an energy for you that they want you to allow your song, allow your voice to be heard. It's like you've been stifling things. It's like she keeps putting things, she keeps putting things like back down, not believing in yourself. Like, oh, I'll just remain in the back of the room, let everybody else make the choices. No, you can't do that. You have to believe in yourself. You have to reach down and dig into who you are. And it's about time that you stepped out and took what is that old saying, the bushel over the light. You need to take the bushel off and let your light show. Okay. You're very they say you're very qualified for walking through life and being able to handle things, okay? But again, you're another person that's throwing self-doubt on them, on yourself, and your choices. And it's like, quit letting people push you to the corner or push you aside. You need to let your voice be heard. And that's what the Loon brings through, okay? So that's your card today, Deb. And, just let them hear it. Let them do what you need to do for you. Don't worry about anybody else, because I know you have a good heart and you're not going to walk over other people. You need to take care of you, okay? Because surely the other people that are around you are not. Okay. Hope that resonates for you, Miss Deb. Oh, hang on, Krista. I got to get Maria first. Hang on. Okay, let's see what I can get for you, Miss Krista. All right. Ollie. Whoa, those are not my cards. That's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Your card is the Fallen. Okay. Now, what this represents is the angels that are said, the divine energies. Angel is like a human word. So I use the divine energy, right? They got a higher, they resonate in a different energy. This is when we get to the point where we're feeling really, really low. We're really, really feeling down about ourselves. We're not feeling positive. We're allowing all this crap that's out in the world, all the nasty things that people say or do, we're allowing it to impact on us. When this happens, we need to unplug a bit. Unplug and allow yourself to heal. The angels, again, that came down, they came down to walk among humankind, to be able to assist us. This was their choice. And you're one of those that is here by choice to assist others. But what's happened and what I'm being shown is you never get it given back to you. Like you're always doing for others and you lose all that energy. And then you almost lose some hope and faith that because you're doing this, you're going to be better. Okay, or you're going to feel better, or better things will come to you. But you can't keep giving it away and not expecting to get it back and have others give it back to you. So when that happens, we need to remove all that from us, push that negative away, change the things that are in our sacred circle, change the people out that aren't resonating with us anymore, and choose the steps that we need to make us feel better. We need to be able to pick ourselves up. You need to find like-minded souls, soul family around you to help pick you up and help you to be carried to where you need to feel balanced again. Okay? The energy is there. You just have to allow it to come so that you can tap into it. It's a very difficult world we live in right now. And I never thought I'd really live to see a day like this. I mean, I thought my parents and my grandparents went through all of it. So to see us all sitting in 2024 and having it, you're not alone. Just remember, you're not alone with this. And you need to reach out to that divine energy and understand we're all here for purpose. You are as well. But it's okay to unplug and take care of you. Okay? So that's your card today, and that is the Fallen. I hope that resonates for you. And thanks for coming. All right. Christy Baker, how are you? Yeah. I'm not going to get into the 8. I'll get into it. We'll get into it tomorrow. Holly and I will be on same time tomorrow. And we're going to talk about all that. There's a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, I'm not a person that goes down a rabbit hole, and it was a lot to understand what I was being shown and all that good stuff. And it's really a difficult time for a lot of us right now. So, okay. So let's see what I got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, well. All right. So your card today is Uriel, the fire of God. And that actually makes 100% perfect to me in my head. Because coming on the 8th, those of us that are understanding that energy that's going to be coming in, we will need that on our side as events unturn and open and roll out, because we're going to have to stand up more than we've ever been called on to stand up. And I would think that you might understand that, Christy. And just know that those divine energies are with us when we need them. Work from a small group to ripple outward. People always say, there's war over here, there's war over there. What they're doing to these people's horrible. What people are saying and doing to each other, it's horrible. How do we help? There's so much. You start within and you work outward. Every one of us imprints. So if I imprint on you, you in turn imprint on somebody else, and the ripple gets wider. It's going to be some tall order stuff that you're going to be expected to show up for, spiritually show up for. Just know you're prepared. Not saying it's going to be pretty, but you have everything you need. You have all the tools that were given to you to be able to push through all of this, okay? And that's going to be a kind of where you're at. And if it doesn't affect you in that way, I would be surprised. Because like I said, there's people that are what I call sensitive, maybe don't do the work that Holly does or I do, or even, I don't know you, but maybe that you do. But they're all feeling like, what's off? There's something off, and they're getting ramped up with anxiety and they don't know why. So that's your card today, and bless you. And Uriel, man, he's the man, okay? Fire of God. So I hope that resonates for you, okay? Thanks for popping on today. I appreciate you here. Okay, let me go down a little bit here. Hi, Jess. La, 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 la. Hi, Vic. How are you? Hi, Nicole. Yeah, I'll get you a card. Hang on, Vic. Let me get Nicole first. Okay. Hi, Nicole. How are you? Yep, I'll get you a card. Let's see what I get for you. Hi, Kim. How are you? Yeah, wow. I will get you a card. You bet. Hang in there. I'll get it for you. You're welcome, Cheryl. Yeah. Woo! All right, so Nicole, let's see what I get for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, the card I got for you today is the lizard. Now, I really like these little guys. This is actually a gecko, and they're all about blending in, and their tails will break, they'll grow back, so you'll have new growth and all that stuff. But this is not about blending in for you. This is more about reaching your full potential and showing yourself, not others, showing yourself truly who you are at your core. It's about looking inside, and all that you blend and you fit in anywhere, right? You can pretty much do that. And some people can do that, right? Where they go into situations and they just blend in. They can make it work. They can make anything work. But what this is for you right now is about going in and gathering that strength and realizing how important you are and how bright you can be as far as showing the world your light. Okay? It's also about adaptation, okay, and how you adapt to different situations. And they're telling me that there's going to be, or you're entering into, some kind of events in your life that you haven't really come up against before or haven't really dealt with before. Just remember to be open to adapting to what it is, to allow yourself to not only gain the knowledge from the experience, but to be able to go through it and grow. Because they're showing me like blending, then they're showing me, yes, you've got everything you need, and then they're showing me that growth. Okay, so it's very, very important that you pay attention to that, but also that you have everything you need in your proverbial toolbox, right? To get through things that are going to appear in your life. Okay? So adaptation, and remember, you've got this. Okay? And that's your card today. And I hope it resonates for you. Great card. Okay, hang on, Kim. I'll get you. I'm going to get Vic first. Hi, Vic. I hope you're well. Wow. I was looking at, not today, I was online over the weekend for a little bit, and I was looking at all the people that we all have connected or connected others to. And I'm just amazed at how so many people have grown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And how many people have actually connected with each other because of all of us that have connected, if that makes sense. Okay, so you got the fox today, the red fox. Okay, so, okay. This is about, they're saying sneaking through. Like there's something that's going on right now and you really don't want to confront it and you really don't want to be part of it. So it's like you have to step to the side and kind of sneak through it. There's no way around it, actually. You're going to have to like sneak through whatever this is. And I get that it's like, this is family involved. But they're saying like, stay silent. Don't let them see your concern or your worry, because it'll add into anxiety that you don't need. It's other people's crap. You don't need to get involved with it, but you're aware of it and they want you more involved than you want to be. Stick to your guns and walk past it. Walk through it, but past it, like with blinders. Like when they race horses, they put blinders on them so they can't see next to them, right? So they go faster. This is what I'm seeing. You will be able to push through it. You just have to allow yourself to. And don't second guess. What is with everybody second guessing themselves today? It's like, I can't do that. Why can't you? You can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. You just have to allow yourself to pull yourself up by your bootstraps to do it. I've done it. I've done it many times. And I've been on that side where I can't do this. And it's like, yeah, you can. Get through it. And you will. And it'll be okay. And you'll be safe when you get through it. Okay, so that's your card today, and it's the Red Fox. Thanks, Vic. I'm glad you've been here for 46 months. That's a long time, girl. All right. I love you tons, and thanks for being here, and I hope it resonates for you. All right. Let's see, Miss Kim. Wow. I really, and it's really weird. I mean, I'm still on Facebook and stuff, but because of all the changes they've done with Instagram and I just don't see a lot of people anymore unless you literally go to their pages and you click or respond to something. They just don't show up. But it's nothing called I don't think about you guys. I actually went through the friend list I have, and I used to have over 3,000 people on it, and I took it down to like a little over 400. And I actually sat, and I know each and every one of you that are on those pages. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give you one of the new cards today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, well, guess what? He's a boss man today. And that's Santori. He come up for you today, too. And again, transmutation, the galaxy, and healing energy is what he brings in. I had never, like I said earlier, I had never heard of him. And I had to go to Joseph, and he's the one that told me this is what he means, this is what he does. And the purple and silver are his wings. That's all healing energy and good energy. Now, what I'm getting for you today, and I don't even remember what I said earlier for whoever it was that I pulled his card. He's a boss, and you're a boss. They're saying, yep, she's a boss. She needs to remain a boss. It's like everything that you do is for good, but you don't take crap from anybody. And that's kind of where we all have to be right now. We have to be in that point of that place in our life where we've been through so much, we've experienced so much. We have things that we have that have shaped who we are right now. But we need to continue to be that boss because other people look to us to imprint, to bring positives into their lives. And I'm kind of hearing what they're saying is more like, again, you're one of those people that are going to know what's going on. You can feel the energy, and you almost feel it to a point, and I want to say kind of like me, where it's like, I don't think I want to tell anybody I'm hearing this. I don't think I want to tell anybody that I'm seeing this, but we know. Just know you're not by yourself. I think you'll start to see a rise in people connecting to be able to speak outwardly to each other for support with these energies that are coming in. So I'm being told, just be your strong boss self, and it'll be okay. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. You've got a lot of work ahead of you, but you're a boss, and you've got everything you need to do that. When you're feeling a little behind or that you're lagging with something, call on that divine energy, whoever it is, however you want to use it, and pull that in to push through whatever it is. So that is your card today. And thanks so much for coming back on. And I'm really glad to see you here, and I appreciate you. I hope it resonated for you. All right. I do not want, you know what, Chloe, I would sing happy birthday to you, but then everybody would leave. Hi, Scouse and Proud. How are you? All righty. Hi, Lido. How are you? Yeah, I'll pull you a card. Mango's doing okay. He's out right now. He's been flying around. He's in his coconut right now. He took a bath. I don't even know where he took it. But he went in and got all wet. Now he's in there drying off and cleaning his feathers. It's been hard. He's actually been a little extra. It's been really weird without Pip. Her cage is still here, and eventually I'll go and go to the rescue where I got Phoenix from, and I'll bring another lovebird home or maybe two. But we miss her. The energy is very different. I still find myself yelling for her from the other room because we used to have this thing that we did, and she'd yell and then I'd yell back, and she'd get mad because I wasn't ready for bed. Like, come in here, Mom, and come into bed. And it's him doing it, and he's never done that, so it's interesting. All right, Lito. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, well, speaking of 70 new cards, and who do you get? You get the parrot. You get Mango. Okay, so I think you've actually gotten this card before. So this is about communication. And they said, or lack of. It's like people that you need and you're waiting for input from are not giving you a clear and decisive communication of how things need to go. And you need to let them know okay, not in a bossy way like he does. You need to let them know, like, to include them in the loop, even though you're smarter than they are, is what I'm being shown and told. You have to kind of dumb it down. I only give you what I get. You have to kind of dumb it down a little bit to make them give you what it is you need to be able to move forward with. And I feel like it's almost on a project that you're working on. And it's like they just keep like leaving you out of the loop for some reason. And the communication is really, really poor. So it's going to be up to you to kind of work some magic to make them feel like, and everybody has people like this in their lives, and you need to make them feel important, even though you could give a crap less. But you need to make them feel that way so that you be able to be successful at whatever this project is. Really a big deal. So just make sure, and that's your card today, Lito, and it's the parrot. Whew. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, Miss Joy. Yeah, I'll get your card. Let me get you a card. Hang on here. I'm getting there. A little bit at a time. I feel bedraggled. It would be a word for me to put it at. Like I said, we had such a absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And I'm actually going to, hang on one second. I got a card for you that I'm going to pull up. Hang on. Let me get this for you. I think this is it, maybe. Let me see. I want you guys to be able to see this. Yeah, this is one of them. This is what I woke up to this morning. How beautiful is that, eh? That's where I live. Now it's gray, raining, cold, but this is what I woke up. So this was my blessing for today. It's a joy, right? I love it. All right, so let me get Miss Joy a card. Woo. All righty, hang on. They're all going everywhere. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, you got... See, this is really funny because whenever I read, and anybody that's been here for a while will know that sometimes I wind up where I'm shuffling them, and there's 72 in the deck, but when they come out, it's the same ones that come out with similar messages, but the same, right? So you also get the Badger today. Okay, so but what I'm being told for you today is you need to tread softer, okay? And I actually get that this is an individual that's been around you and given you, excuse the expression, but given you crap before, like, and it's almost like, really, we have to go through this again? And you kind of want to stomp on them. And that's what the Badger energy does. It's very aggressive. It's holding your ground. And this is the way they are. but this is telling me to have you hold back a little bit. Still be who you are, but it's really not worth the energy that you would spend to be, and the word they're saying is catty. And believe me, I know. It's kind of, sometimes I wake up and I wish I could be nicer. And then I look around and I'm like, yeah, no. You know, I mean, because we all have that in us, right? Because sometimes people are stuck on stupid. Not that they're stupid, they're just stuck there. So this is what I'm hearing for you. It's like the same old from whoever these people or person is. And it's like, I just don't want to deal with it anymore. So you don't have to. But you don't even have to give them the time of day. Just do what you normally would do and let it go. Because it's not going to help you. It's not going to make you feel better. Just leave it in the dust. And that's your card today. Be the badger, but kindly and a little more softly. Okay? Thanks, Joy, for popping on today. I really appreciate you being here. Okay, guys, I have been here for a while now, and it's been a little over, well, about an hour, 20 minutes. So I love you all, and bless you. And if you want to catch us tomorrow, Holly will be back, and we'll be talking about Monday, what's happening. All right? Okay, guys, I love you all. Thanks for popping in. Take care.
Yeah. Cool. Wasn't it? Bye, bear, my bear.
Bye, Mama
See you
Bear.
later, bear, my bear, my bear. Bye.